3, 2. Hello, my friends, and welcome to a wonderful Wednesday night here at McLean Cellars. You know what? I'm broadcasting to you right now from our Buellton location down, or up, I should say, in the Santa Barbara area. We spent the past few days finishing off the details. I'd say 98% of everything we've got to get done here is complete. Landscaping, we'll get to that a little bit later and we can actually open up, but I'm actually not at home. I would love to be at home hanging out with you and drinking, but Mark, Jack, and myself took a road trip for the past week almost, and we've been up here with Trisha and her husband Jesse and Tiffany and her husband Reed, and all of our great team members came out and we just busted our butts to finish this thing and get it all done. Our electricians at L3 Electric were awesome. Our carpenters at Cutting Edge were awesome, and we've got everything pretty much wrapped up. I'm going to give you a quick nickel tour and show you exactly what we've got going over here. And honestly, on a Wednesday night, there could not be any place better for you to be than hanging out here in our new location. This is awesome. I got my warm parka on because it's a little chilly in here because we got our barrels over here. So here's what we've got. We've got the ultimate beautiful bar, right? And in this bar, of course, you'll be able to charge your phones and hang out. And one other really cool thing, we're gonna have stools. Look at these bar stools. Gorgeous bar stools all around our, I think it's about 20-foot long bar. It's absolutely engaging, beautiful. We're not done. Around the front of the bar is going to be a lot of beautiful murals of our artwork. So it'll be very, very colorful. There'll be purse hooks underneath, and there will be a footrest, a chrome footrest down below. So you can stand up or belly up to the bar with a nice glass of wine. Very exciting. Come with me. So in our beautiful place, the wines that we're displaying are all wines that are new release wines. And we have everything all set in motion. We've got them loaded up. We have a brand new painting that Lana put together for us, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. We have our Summit refrigerator ready to get everything in gear, and our wines are getting chilled, and we're ready to serve up the very, very, very best and good wine experiences. Our Laguna Beach location is awesome. This one's gonna be even more awesome. Over here, we're gonna have beautiful displays of glass shelves with all of our wines. You can see them all at a glance. This really cool area over here, this beautiful velvet rope that we're putting in, right behind this velvet rope is going to be the most gorgeous motorcycle by Harley Davidson. I custom built a motorcycle 20 years ago. It's got a hydraulic foot clutch on it, like a suicide shifter, if you know what that is, and a tank shifter on the left-hand side, because being born without fingers, I had to figure out a way to ride a motorcycle, and it's gorgeous. We've spent way too much effort and time on it, and the paint is amazing. But we're gonna display it right here with lights shining down on top of it. In the back area here will be our logo that'll come in about a week or two since it's all done. Full line of apparel. We got all brand new apparel coming in place that we're really, really excited for. So you'll be able to pick those up. And coming out as well, we're gonna have a nice couch in a lounge-like environment, as all loungers should actually have. And beautiful tables. Now, if you've been to Laguna Beach, you're familiar with exactly how cool our tables are. Well, we got the exact same thing here, and they're all white and metal, and really, really nice. Over here, all, once again, bar stools and seating. This is our retail section we've got that we had custom built. A reach-in refrigerator for your salamis and your cheeses and everything else you want to have. And we're going to be stocking these shelves up. Matter of fact, over here, when you come to Buellton, you can read the story about that motorcycle and what it's all about right here on the wall by yours truly. Over here, we've got a fountain coming in. One of our club members and one of our dear friends, Jack Ryan, you guys know him as a webinar chef, has custom made us a beautiful fountain out of our wine barrels, out of our wine bottles, and out of barrels. He's cut them in half. He's created the most gorgeous thing you could ever imagine putting things together. We got our TV up here, much bigger TV than we had down below in Laguna Beach, but for our second location, it's beautiful. But you know what? Wait, there's more. These garage doors roll all the way up, so you can have the inside outside, and when we finish all of our hardscaping and landscaping outside, there'll be a gazebo out front, a footpath, about a dozen or so Adirondack chairs to hang out in, relax. You can sunbathe, you can play cornhole, you can play Jenga. All of that is coming within the next week or two as we finish up this project. But the real cool thing, the really cool thing is back here. So this is our winery. These are our barrels. And as you can see, they're all nicely tucked away over here, every single one of them. There's 153 barrels that are in here right now, holding almost 10,000 gallons of wine, which is from our 18 and 19 collections, which we've not yet released. Last night, when we kind of finished all this extra work, we actually had some barrel tastings with Jack and with Mark and with our team. It was a lot of fun. I'll give you the nickel tour. Come with me, and we'll go through it. So these are all of our barrels. This is our 2018 Tempranillo. This is our 2018 Cabernet Sauvignon. This is our Sacred Love over here barreling up. Over here we have a brand new Syrah that's not yet even released just yet. It's our first year for a Syrah. We have one of my all-time favorites, which is an amazing wine, is this absolutely fantastic Malbec. That's right, you heard it correctly, a Malbec that we're coming out with here at McLean Cellars. So I'm very excited. Come on back over here. This is where Dean, our head winemaker, can spend most of his time putting things together. We're still working on a little details here, but he'll be working on the chemistry. And then we have what we call the fun row. And this fun row, we've got more and more barrels all up and down. They're stacked 4 high. And you could actually bathe yourself in all the wine that we've got over here. Matter of fact, if we open up all of these barrels, you could have a wine bath. Raise your hand if you want a wine bath, because I can think of nothing better to do with my life than have a nice wine bath. Yum, 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 yum. So here we've got everything. This is our, this is our Sauv Blanc. So we have a Sauvignon Blanc coming out for 2018. I think we've got about 8 new varietals in our 18 collection that we're going to be releasing here over the next year or so when we're ready to pull them out. But every one is neat. This is a Grenache Blanc. This is a Sangiovese. So all of our wines are in this area right now and just really doing great. So they go back over here, and then there's another row on the other side of it, which I won't take you into. And the really cool thing, as we step back, I'm going to show you something that one of our wine club members did for us. I've said it many, many times. I said that there's a great guy who gave us a hookup. If you saw it on social media, I posted about it, and the hookup was a brand new forklift. Now, you got to know that God's got his hand on this project when you've got a guy turning around and helping you get a forklift. Instead of writing a check for $20,000, here's a gorgeous forklift. This guy hooked us up with the biggest hookup. And this right over here, my friends, is it. Dean was running the thing all day yesterday, moving all these barrels in from our old facility down the road. But this is our gorgeous Yale forklift. Yale Chase is the company that we actually purchased it from, and we got it at the sweetheart of a deal. It is probably one of the nicest little toys, another vehicle, little lights for nighttime stuff. Imagine when the crush comes and you guys all come down here outside of the coronavirus world and you come down here for the crush. This forklift will bring you out to our front and you'll do a grape stomp. So grape stomps are going to be happening now every single year starting this year in 2020. It'll probably happen around August or September. We're hopeful that the whole COVID-19 pandemic is gone and out the way. But by then, we're going to have you the ability to actually put your feet into the totes and stomp on them back and forth. I can't wait to do that. It's going to be a lot of fun. And our little forklift will bring it over to you. Back over here is office work. So this is where Tiffany's office is going to be. It's already set up. We've got our computer turned on and our world looking great. And we're ready to get things in gear. And then there's more wonderful barrels and things of that nature. So our winery facility is there. All our wines are in here. It's kind of chilly in here, but that's quite all right. During the daytime, we can open up the actual, the doors and we can cool things off and make it a little more comfortable or warm things up a little bit. But take a look at this. Take a look at what we've created, and it's not even done yet. There's no logos. We've got murals coming in, graphics coming in, and everything else you can think of. The chandeliers were a lot of fun. They're absolutely fantastic. I love them. and they're different. You notice that they're all chrome over here versus our Laguna Beach location, where they're more of a different kind of a finish, because I wanted to match the motorcycle. So I'm coming back probably in about 2 or 3 weeks. And when I come back in about 2 or 3 weeks, I'll be finishing up the hardscaping and the landscaping. I'll show you outside. I'm not going to show you outside tonight because I want you to be totally surprised. But hint, hint, hint. Gorgeous red doors, black frontage, gorgeous murals and paintings all across the thing. And the best thing in the world is to sit outside in those Adirondack chairs. So listen, I'm not gonna be cooking tonight with Jack and hanging out with Mark and having fun. I'm up here working my booty off with Mark and with Jack, having lots of fun. But what I will do for you is I'm going to show you a rebroadcast of one of our previous Wednesday night cook-offs, which I had a lot of fun doing. Remember the one where Sophie and I and Mark were all cooking together and everything else? So you're gonna get a rebroadcast of a previous Wednesday night from this point forward just for tonight, and I'll be back with you 100% at home, sheltered in place again this Saturday night. Stay tuned for the Wednesday night broadcast, rebroadcasted. Thank you for your support. Buy wine, love wine, drink wine, but above all else, thank you for loving everything that we do here at McLean Cellars. We'll be back to you guys real soon. Stay tuned for Wednesday night's rebroadcast following this button now.